This is somewhat of a follow-up to my latest video, at least to one of the points I made about the behind the neck press, because it's also tied to something that I was just talking recently with the Protein Man, and also is tied to a comment that was left on that previous video, the shoulder video I just made, and that is exercise order for longevity and joint health. So this is the comment that was left in the previous video. So someone first of all, thanks for watching and commenting. And he said this, no? He said, personally, don't think anything's wrong with starting a workout with a behind the neck press. Just warm up properly like any other movement by doing lighter reps, blah, 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 blah. And this is something that, like I just mentioned, Protein Man also said something similar very recently, like just a few days ago. He sent me his new program for me to just take a look, to tell him what I think, if I would change anything, and I did make some modifications to his program. And one of the things I did change was change the dips, because on one of his upper days, he only does upper day, on one of his upper days, he opens the day with dips. And I changed that. I put the dips, I think it was third or fourth exercise instead of the first one like he did, because same as behind the neck press and even from some extensions, they're a bit demanding on your body and your joints, and you don't want to go to the gym and do that first in the day. You don't want to do that. And Protein Man, he told me, oh, but I never had an issue, it's fine, it never bothers me. And I said, sure, I believe that. I believe that. But Protein Man is young. He's very young. He's so young that it's almost illegal. That I'm in his DMs. He's very young, okay? And he will not have an issue now, today, tomorrow, the next year. Sure, it will never be a problem right now, but it can become a problem with time, you know? But lifting, it's a long journey. If you're in this somewhat seriously and you want to achieve something and have some result from it, it's a long journey, you know, training. It's not something you do for a month or two and you're done with it. It's going to be years or even all your life in it. So you want to make sure you can stay doing this for a long time. It doesn't matter that you're doing something today that doesn't bother you. If all the older lifters are telling you, don't do that, okay, take care of this, it's going to be an issue in the future, just, I know now it's not a problem, but it can be, just take care of yourself. Maybe listen, you know, maybe take that into account. Of course, I'm talking about bodybuilding, I'm not talking about strength training, street lifting, or whatever. On street lifting, that is just 3 lift like powerlifting, but on calisthenics, if your goal is dips, sure, you're gonna have to prioritize that in some way. Here I'm talking about bodybuilding, purely bodybuilding, and for that, these exercises shouldn't be first. They shouldn't. No behind the neck presses, no dips, no extension. That shouldn't be the first thing you do when you go to the gym. And this is a very overlooked aspect of lifting, you know, the longevity. Even on natural lifters, natis, that always talk about, oh, the health benefits of being natty and taking care of yourself. Oh, you take PEDs. Oh, you're taking years of your life. You don't take care of it, blah, 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 blah. But then they do shit like this that will wreck your fucking joints when you're 40 or 50. So yeah, a lot of people is guilty of this. They talk about health and whatever, but then they don't give a shit about the joints or how to maintain them through time. Muscles recover very fast. And with proper training and technique and form and whatever, you can obviously build muscle throughout most of your life. And at some point just maintain it, you know? It doesn't really wear out. If you just train a little bit and properly, you're going to be able to maintain a decent amount of muscle mass throughout your life. Joints do wear out with time. They do. It's not the same. They recover slower than muscles. And if you don't take care of them properly, they're going to wear out with time. This is just how it is. Your joints are way more susceptible to injuries and pains and not muscle, you know? So you have to take care of them. And if something like just exercise order can play a somewhat major role on this, then do that. You're here to build muscle, you know, and exercise orders should reflect that. You're not trying to build your 1 rep max on behind the neck press. I mean, that can be your goal, but like I said, I'm talking about building muscle. And for that goal, building muscle, why are you prioritizing an exercise that can give you issues long term and will prevent you from gaining more muscle? You know, it makes no sense. But don't just take my word for it. Even though I'm 37, I never had any issues, never a pain, never nothing, because I'm very conscious on how I train and how I place my exercises. Currently, I also have a little bit of help for the past few months. But in my first years, someone who was like my mentor, my big influence in lifting, and I just made a video about it, is John Meadows. John Meadows was also a big proponent of this and this exercise order. And I'm gonna just let him talk for me now and just listen to the man.
That's it. I love dips. Do dips. They're a great exercise. Oh, one more thing. I would not walk into the gym and start your workout with these. You want your elbows warmed up. You want your shoulders warmed up. So I want you to do these probably second, third, or fourth. Definitely not first. Me personally, I do them third. Usually I do them third in my workout. I don't want to be so tired I can't do them, but I don't want to do them so early it's hard on my joints. So that's it. Dips, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.
John Meadows is just one of the most knowledgeable guys in the industry. Rest in peace. He does it third in the day. Because, why? Because of his joint. Because he don't want to fuck his joints. So he said, do it second, do it third, do it fourth. He does it third. That's super valid. Now, again, for another exercise like extensions, another exercise that will put a lot of stress on your joints.
All right, so tip number 1 for triceps is a push down. What I want you to do is I always want you to start with a push down. Now, the reason why is elbow health. A lot of people will have you start with a skull crusher variation, a lying extension variation, or maybe something like this, or maybe something like this. I don't like that. I don't think it's good for long-term elbow health. You'll never find somebody in this industry that recommends you starting with those exercises. They're older than 35, 40 years old. Because those of us who've been around know that those are very hard on your elbows. They're great exercises, and we're going to get to that later, but they're meant to be done toward the end of your tricep workout, okay? So we're going to start with more lateral head work. The lateral head is right here.
There you have it. You know, those kind of movements, the dips, the extensions over your head, all of that. Don't go to the gym and start the day with something like that. Don't do it. I know it's fine now. I know you've done that for a little bit, a couple of years. You're in your 20s, you're young. I was also young once and did a lot of stupid shit that at the moment it had any consequences. But like I said, we are here for a long time. We are here in training seriously. You're gonna be here for years on end, all your life. And this simple thing, just, okay, I'm not gonna do dips first. I'm not gonna do behind the neck first. I'm not gonna do an extension, just go into the gym. Move it a little bit further in the session. And that alone just can save you a lot of problems in the future, and you'll be able to train for a longer period of time. So, oh, I think the lights flickered. It's a storm going outside. I don't know if it's gonna make too much noise in the mic. I think the lights just go out a little bit. So I'm gonna have to end this video here before the lights go out. But that's pretty much it, you know. It's just listen to the old guys a little bit, okay? But you know, that's pretty much the video for today. Just take care of the joints because they matter. They matter a lot. You're gonna be able to make even more gains if you just take care of them. And you are young, I know, and it's fine. You go to the gym to you do these things, and oh, but I never had an issue. Okay, but just listen to the old guys, okay? Just listen to them. So anyway, thanks for watching again. Take care of yourself. Take care of your joints. Make some gains for the longest time possible, and see you in the next one.